Member of Parliament for Oropouche, Dr. Roodal Moonilal, has been referred to the Privileges Committee by House Speaker Bridgid Annisette George. Dr. Moonilal was referred to the Privileges Committee for statements he made against the Prime Minister and alleged corruption regarding payments in a U.S. bank from A&V Drilling. Karen Cozier-Phillips has the details.
Speaker of the House, Bridgid Annisette George, said the privilege of freedom of speech enjoyed by members of Parliament is in fact for their constituents and not for their personal benefit. Mrs. Annisette George said the privilege of freedom of speech does not absolve members from being accountable for the statements they make, nor does it exempt members of Parliament from their duty to research carefully.
Honourable members, I have considered the submission and I am of the view that a prima facie case of a contempt has been established and that the matter should be referred to the Committee of Privileges for its investigation.
However, that's only the beginning of troubles for Dr. Moonilal, as the Leader of the House moved yet another motion of privilege against the Member of Parliament for Oropouche East. Mrs. Robinson-Regis said on October 10th, Dr. Moonilal made remarks against the Member of Parliament for Laventille West, Fitzgerald Hines, which could be seen as a threat to his life.
Madam Speaker, for a member of this House to tell another member during proceedings of this House, in the very face of this House, and in the hearing of members and others, that, and I again quote, "That is why snake have some lead for you," end of quote, amounts to a serious indignity to this House and an apparent threat to a member.
Mrs. Robinson-Regis said the threat was even more troubling, as an individual known as Snake has been convicted of assault against the member for Laventille West in the conduct of his parliamentary duties. Richard Snake Marcel was charged with assault by beating and obscene language arising out of the wetting of the MP during a tour of floods in Beetham Gardens on August 14th.
Madam Speaker, the conduct of the member for Oropouche East in this regard, 1. amounts to a threat to the life of another member of this House, whether direct or indirect. Madam Speaker, it is a serious indignity to this House and brings it into public odium.
The Speaker of the House reserved her judgment to a later date. Karen Cozier-Phillips, TTT News.